You are watching Junk Wax Genius. It's the channel on YouTube where a grown man opens old baseball cards and talks about it. We return to our Junk Wax comparison where we look at the same brand in consecutive years. Today we've got 1992 Upper Deck and 1993 Upper Deck, Series 1. In 92 they had a high and a low series, but for 93 it was more like Series 1, Series 2, where it was more divided in half as opposed to like the low series, which was, I don't know, like 80% of the set, and then the high series was the remaining 20, I guess, if we're doing the math. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I can't be bothered. Come on. So we're going to compare 92 Upper Deck and 93 Upper Deck side by side, show you the differences, some pretty good differences between these two cards here. We'll begin with 92 Upper Deck. You get your 15 cards per pack. There's holograms in here, randomly sequenced tamper-resistant packs. The foil for this year is notably more foilish and less papery. I mean, they've always been kind of foil paper, hard to open, but for this year, kind of a step up in that foil quality. And we begin with Rickey Henderson, best base runner. I'm not going to argue. Rickey Henderson's favorite base runner, too. There's Norm Charlton. Eric Karros, that would have been a nice card to get in 1992. There's the businessman, Brian Harper. There he is, looking good. Roger McDowell, he's feeling good about himself too in those Oakleys. Cutting edge in 1992. There's Keith Mitchell. Lots of landscape cards. I'm liking this. Keith Mitchell. Brett Butler. I prefer to see him either bunting or running, but full swing from Brett Butler is okay. Glenn Braggs, yet another landscape card, and that's Glenn Braggs. That's Kurt Manwaring. We can, even if they didn't say his name on the back, you could tell that this is Glenn Braggs because it has the Reds logo, and that's the man wearing the Reds uniform. There's Rob Deere. Ivan Calderon, ooh. He's from the Don Mattingly School of Sideburn Removal. Tom Bolton, a little bit of weird eyes there, kind of glowing, a little more contrast in the whites of his eyes than there maybe should be if they're shaded by the brim of his hat. Yet another landscape layout for Juan Samuel. Nice. Can't see his eyes at all. There's Brian Williams, not the guy that was the host of NBC News for a while. Tom Nevers, wearing his Asheville Tourists uniform. Nice park out there in Asheville. And Curtis Wilkerson ends the pack. So there's our 92s. Let's go to the 93s. We did get Eric Karros, by the way, and Rickey Henderson, who is, without a doubt, Rickey Henderson's favorite base runner. Here's the foil. Still tamper-proof after all these years. Oh, I forgot to check in. You still get 15 cards per pack. You get the hologram on each card, holographically enhanced. Okay. These are glossier. You can kind of see in the light. We'll compare and contrast, but a little more gloss on these than you had in the previous year. Also some metallic ink here with the, what is that, Mistral, that font-looking typeface that they use for the names here. Not a big fan. Rick Sutcliffe. A teammates card. Those are some of the Indians back in the day. Albert Bell, Sandy Alomar Jr., Jim Thome, Carlos Baerga, and Kenny Lofton. Incredible core of that young Indians club. Made it hard to get tickets at even Cleveland Municipal back in the day. Doug DeCenzo. There's Andy Van Slyke. Did he just get hit by a pitch? Is he cradling his elbow because he got hit by a pitch? Is that what's happening? Ooh, landscape card again. Lance Parrish. I'm going to go with that's Lance Parrish, the Mariners catcher. I was almost thrown because that's a Tigers uniform, and Lance Parrish played for the Tigers for a long time. And then he hopped around, apparently. All right, cool card for Lance Parrish. Kurt Stillwell. There's Mark Lemke. Milt Kyler. Mike Perez. Whoa, this is like Cartception. It's Mike Perez holding a Mike Perez. How's he holding, if this is the baseball card that the pictures of him on, how's he holding the baseball card with the picture of him on? Is this like that, what do they call it? Eternal, infinite regression? Is the little Mike Perez on the baseball card holding a Mike Perez baseball card? Oh my God, am I Mike Perez? There's Dennis Eckersley. Looking good. We'll put that one up. Steve Finley. Another nice horizontal layout card there for Steve-O. There's David Justice. Nice card to get in 1993. Chris Hoyles. There's Geronimo Pena. And Bill Gullickson ends the pack. So we'll look at a couple of these side by side. Let's pick Justice and Karos. I don't know if you can quite make it out in the light, but I can definitely feel it, that the 93 is glossier. There's more of a reflective shine on the 93 than there is the 92. I mean, no slouch either, but definitely glossier in the finish. You got more metallic ink on the front with the player name. That's cool. And it's kind of a toss-up on the design. I like these both. And then on the back, Upper Deck switches from kind of the horizontal card that took, or horizontal picture that took up half the card, to a giant photo that takes up, I don't know, what do you call that, 3/4 of it? Some stat lines, a little bio information. Saved a little money on the holograms maybe, using the same ones from 92. All right. There you go, side by side, 1992 and 1993 Upper Deck. It's Junk Wax Genius. The episodes are getting longer. All right, 2 more packs tomorrow on the channel. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you then.